Hi, I'm Jordan Weir.
And I'm Toby Jobburns.
This is our director's commentary for our A2 media evaluation.
For our production, we produced a music video to the song Stop Crying Your Heart Out by Oasis. We also made corresponding auxiliary products. Question 1. In what ways does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? During the planning stage of our production, we discussed various ideas and came up with an idea which would not stray too far away from a typical Oasis video, which would be both performance-based and narrative-based.
As well as being as realistic as an Oasis video, we also wanted to challenge some forms and conventions of a rock video. We used a black and white filter, which is similarly used in Wonderwall and Importance of Being Idle, which is a few of Oasis' other songs. We also wanted, like their idea, of having a lead main character throughout the whole video.
We also found they used guitars and drums and all the stereotypical rock instruments.
We chose to challenge this by using a piano. Piano doesn't really tie in with a rock in music videos, so we thought by adding the piano it would challenge the forms and conventions of a usual music video.
Yeah, it would, and the piano has a large part of this song, so we thought it would fit quite well, challenging it and also fitting well to the song.
We also developed an idea that was used by Coldplay in their music video The Scientist. This effect was used in Adobe Premiere by reversing the shots that we already had.
We reversed it so that it would kind of show the character's split personality and like the two sides of his life, and it also gives off like the illusion that he was in a dream or he was maybe looking back over his past life and
like a memory.
Yeah.
Question 2. How effective is the combination of your main product and the auxiliary text?
So as you can see by our auxiliary text, we decided that we wanted to make a direct link between the two. So we first did this by taking screenshots from our actual music video, which we were then going to incorporate into our auxiliary text.
We chose to use the black and white filter again on our auxiliary text, but also used a little bit of colour because we thought that by keeping it black and white that it wouldn't really attract the audience and they'd see it as dark and glue.
Dull, yeah.
And dull. The hazy effect on the inside of the colour suggests that he remembers his old personality but doesn't really want to express it, and the only way he does express it is through the music.
Question 3.
What have you learned from your audience feedback?
The audience feedback we received was mainly positive in response to our music video. However, some people questioned our decision to make our production black and white due to the difficulty to see certain shots. We stand by our decision to make it black and white as it best reflects the mood of the video and helps represent the flashback side of the video.
Within the feedback we received, we had a comment suggesting we should have made a link between how the character got from where he was to the studio life. We felt it would take away from the impact of the video if we concentrated more on him getting better than the sad period which we wanted to focus on, as this reflects the lyrics of the song.
However, we took on board some suggestions such as the lip syncing. We had suggestions that it was a bit out of time, so we went back, slowed down the footage of certain shots which would then make the lip syncing more in time. Another issue that was raised was the smoothness of the editing. We decided to do jump cuts as we felt it better reflected the personality of the character. Question 4. How did you use media technologies in the construction, research, planning and evaluation stages?
Firstly, starting with Blogger. Blogger allows us to upload, update, edit any work that we've done in class or outside of class as it is accessible by the internet. This is helpful in case, like in holidays or on the weekends, we've thought of any ideas, we can update or edit a post that needed finishing.
Relating back to question 3, Blogger allows us to present our work to the fellow students on the internet, which everyone can access. It allows us to get feedback and get people's opinions on what they think are research, actual production, print artefacts, anything they think that we could do better or improve on. The actual media technology we used to film the production was a Sony HD 1080p Handycam and a Weir tripod. Now the Weir tripod was good because it allowed us to do shots such as the panning around Luke singing shot, which gave a really smooth finish. The Sony HD camera was good because it gave us a good high definition zoom, which was what we really wanted. It made a video.
A variety of shots.
Yeah, and it's just a more professional look.
It's easy to maneuver.
Yeah.
The SD card inside the camera stored all our footage in one area, which was easily transferable into the back of an Apple Mac, which is where we did all our editing and stuff, so it was easy to manoeuvre straight onto. As well as the Apple Map being easy to upload things from the S card onto it, it also had all the programs that we needed, such as the screenshot tool, Photoshop, Adobe Premiere, Adobe Fireworks, and these set which we could access YouTube for the songs that we were using and ideas, and also Google for the information that we also put on our blog.
To make our print artefacts, we use the Photoshop program. The Photoshop program allowed us to use layers, which we used to create the collage effect of the Oasis logo in the centre of our CD cover. It also allowed us to do certain things like split the face on the magazine advert and put them together and then merge them so that actually became one image.
We also used SurveyMonkey, which is an online questionnaire that we could create, and then we use these as for our feedback. As you can see, these are our questionnaires that we have.
The SurveyMonkey creates charts for you and summarises all your answers and collates them into
one area.
Yeah,
and
one
puts them
area.
into like charts. We use Adobe Premiere to edit our entire video. We use various video transitions and effects to get the visual impact that we wanted.
We decided to do black and white across our whole production. To do this, we had to go to the black and white filter found into the image control folder. We then had to apply it to the whole production, because we had to do it clip by clip to build up to the whole visual effect.
The brightness and contrast editing tool allowed us to brighten or lighten, or darken, each clip that we wanted, because some clips were a little bit too dark. We filmed at about 7 o'clock at night, so it was quite dark. This meant that some shots we couldn't really see much, so by editing them we could then see.
Yeah. We changed the speed of certain shots. For example, we slowed some shots down to, instead of having to refilm the whole shot, we just slowed it down so that the lip syncing was more in time. Yeah,
and it also fitted in between the gaps that we were missing.
We also reversed the time, so we went to the speed and duration by right clicking and we put reverse speed. This then rewound it as if it was like a going back in time sort of shot. We use this quite effectively in our video, and also just general things that Adobe provided us with, like the splice tool. We could then cut out things that we didn't want in our, to save us reshooting everything. You just cut out the bad bits and use the good bits.
Yeah.